Today, we're back again, Autodesk Inventor Professional 2020. So we will be discussing another features that is used, and that will be the mirror features or mirror tools. So I will be starting my part file as a new file. So I will be creating a new part file here. So I will be saving this one as part 31, giving a name part 21. Okay. Now in my view, so I will be making my 2D sketch on this XY plane. Then I will be creating a rectangle here. So starting from the origin, so giving it the dimension. So I will give this one as 120 mm. So let's try to zoom that one. And we have given dimensions of 80, no? This is 80 mm. Okay, then I'm gonna finish my sketch and extend, and I'm going to extrude this one with a given thickness of around, let's say that would be 15 mm. Okay, so we have that one. Now I will be creating a future, so I will be making a hole, 4 pieces hole here. So I will be making my 2D sketch on this surface. See that it is now parallel to my view. Then I will be projecting this surface, no? So, projecting this surface, okay? Then I'm gonna offset this one, so this will be serve as my basis for the location of my center point or point, no? So I'm gonna use my offset here, so offsetting this one. Okay, then you will notice here we have the constraint, which is your parallel constraint. So it means that my sketch, rectangular sketch, now is parallel with this line, and this is parallel to this line, so they are parallel constraint. Then I will give this one a dimension, so you will notice that we still have one dimensions which is required to constrain this our sketch. So giving the dimensions, no? So I give this the dimensions of around let's say this will be around 15 mm. Then I'm gonna change my call this, try to escape that one. Then I'm gonna change my sketch, this one as center. So usually this is a construction line, no? So you will notice it is from the solid line, it changes from a broken line. Okay, so this only just provide reference. And also you will notice that that construction line cannot be extruded. So if I were going to finish this one and I will try to extrude, so you will notice that those constructions line cannot be extruded, no? So it just only provide us a reference. So that's why other drawings, they made a construction line. So in Autodesk Inventor, so this provide us a reference lines for our sketch. So take note of that one. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that one, and I'm gonna going back to my sketch. Then I will be putting a point here. So this is this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, so then I'm gonna finish my sketch. So I will just only show you it can be this one can be only also be done by using a mirror. No, initially we'll be using another way, no? So there are plenty of ways to do this, making a hole, no? So I'm just going to demo another way. Then we will be shifting from another method, which is using the mirror. Now I can use the hole here, then automatically it detects those center points or point that I have made previously, and giving the dimensions, or let's say the diameter of our the hole of around giving that one has 10 mm. Okay, so you will notice dynamically it changes as I enter the value here. so you don't have to adjust each one, no? It adapts dynamically as I enter the value of 10 mm. So I'm gonna click OK here. So you will notice I'm gonna change my view here. So I'm gonna change my visual style to shaded, then we have your shadows to make it appealing view. Then I will need to show also the hidden edges so that we can view those hidden lines, or you say that those lines that is for us the reference. Okay, so we have done this one by means of creating the whole features. Now I will going to demonstrate using the mirror features. So I will be expanding my whole features here, then going back to my sketch. I will delete these points, so these center points. So deleting this one and deleting this one. So I'm gonna finish my sketch. So you will notice the other hole there is already removed. Then for our mirror features to able to execute, so if we're going to click this one, so we will be needing a mirror plane so that we can mirror these features on the other side. So by creating a plane, so let's go to our plane. So I'm going to use the offset plane. So from here, I'm going to offset this plane, or this, I'm going to create a plane from this surface and offset this one. So the halfway of my base plate, that will be negative 60 mm. So this is 120. Well, remember that one. Then I'm gonna click my mirror feature. So we're going to select the features here. So I'm going to select it by using my browser model here. So you can also select it on your in your 3D drawing. So by selecting this one, it can be highlighted. So you will notice there one hole. Okay, that will be 1.1. So that will be the hole being selected. Then also you can also use this one. Then we'll be selecting your mirror plane. So we have created the mirror plane here. So you will notice there is already a projected location for those hole that we want to mirror on the other side. So I'm gonna click OK. So that is now being created by using now the mirror feature. So that is also a one way to creating the hole. So only mirror as the specific, also as a replication of the hole that is being created. Now if I will try to change the diameter, so let's try to do that one. If these mirror parts are dependent also on this one, so let's try to do that one. So I'm gonna click my hole here, and I will be changing my diameter of my hole. So let's say I'm giving this one as a 5 mm. So let's try to see if those are also dependent. Okay, so you will notice it is also dynamically dependent on the mother features that we have been created before. Okay, so that is for using the mirror tools. So let's proceed to other topics.